Yeah, I've been interested in business from like a really young age. I was like literally selling candy out of my locker in middle school, just doing anything that I could in order to be involved in business so I can learn business, helping people with their own businesses, trying to start my own businesses, and really just fell into this kind of consulting role, especially in IT technology consulting, where one of my first businesses was tech support in my neighborhood, helping people set up their wireless networks, helping people set up their printers or buy a new laptop specific for the types of things that they needed. So giving that, customer consultative approach in order to really help people accomplish their goals for whatever it is that they're looking for, out of their IT systems. Yeah, so I went to school, James Madison High School, and in school I took these, what they called academy classes, and these are IT classes that were actually at another high school. So every morning for 10th and actually 11th and 12th grade, I would go to another high school, take these, technical courses, and then drive back to my high school and do, the normal English, math, whatever. So from that early age, in these like business IT courses is where I got kind of more like professional level training in business. And then from there, I went to Nova, Northern Virginia Community College, in order to get another business degree, associate's level. And then from there, I transferred to James Madison University, where I studied computer information systems, really a mix of computer science and business. Using this, schooling and education, I was able to land a job at a really big government consulting company here, where for the last 10 years, I've been doing cloud native application development, specifically for AWS, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. So kind of any cloud service provider that you need, I've had the privilege of building on those platforms and kind of taking, government applications from what's currently on-prem into the cloud, as well as building new applications that are completely from scratch and building them in this cloud native approach in order to take advantage of all the latest and greatest and best capabilities the cloud service providers have to offer. Yeah, so my business is really like Ashik.io is like the parent company here, and we have some creative services where we do videos and graphic design and website user interface design, really for that customer focused experience, as well as the cloud services. So anyone who wants to build a website, any like IT services, build a website, build a custom application, build a mobile application, things like that. So we have that cloud services approach. And then venture capital. So identifying businesses that are prime for investment, either in IT strategy or capital injection. We help businesses who are looking to scale their operations with whatever it is that they need. Most people think, oh, I need $1 million for my business, but really you don't. You really just need that $1 million strategy. And then if you have the right strategy, the money will come. As part of our Craaazyyy umbrella, I've built my own platform, which is called OpenTicket.io. And it's a pretty good chance if you're buying tickets to these Nepali concerts, or some of these tours are happening, or WTR Festival, you're probably using my software. Under the hood, it's pretty much a private label ticketing platform where I'm not really advertising my brand, rather I'm advertising your brand and trying to bring, my clients like their brand elevated in terms of brand recognition, data security, and cash flow management. And we saw success, in the first couple of days we did $250,000 in sales. And that was the biggest, money I had seen at that time. Since then, things have grown a lot. We've had $500,000 days, which is really awesome. But, it really just comes down to helping our event promoters and our event organizers really increase their brand, take control of their data, and take control of their cash flow management. Like, I've used all these other platforms in the past. Literally any platform that you can name, I've used it. And I find, issues here and there with all these independent other platforms, these big platforms, and I put everything together from all the stuff that I love and into like one kind of super platform. And that came out to Open Tickets. And now I have a handful of clients that are running their tours, their individual shows, their festivals, movies and things like that, using my software. So that's like super awesome for me, I'm not limited to Nepali community. In fact, most of my larger clients are in outside communities. I just decided to target Nepali community because I really want to give back, like I know that my software is like really superior to these other platforms that are available on the market. So I wanted to like help, my fellow Nepali people and give them that enterprise level of technical support for their small shows. To be honest with you, Nepali market is really small for me. Like it's not the core of my business. And the core of my business is in these other communities where we're throwing larger and bigger events, selling 5,000 tickets in a day, multiple days on end. But like, it was really important for me to give back to like the Nepali community. You know, a lot of my team is in Nepal. I have a lot of team here in the US as well that's also Nepali. And it was just important for me, you know, like Nepali person, Nepali company, you know, I should really be helping our, you know, fellow Nepali organizers. So that's why I kind of like started to go after some of the larger event organizers in USA that are doing these Nepali events, just to kind of like help them. Yeah, we have currently event organizers in Canada, and we have some in the EU as well that are using it. People all over the world are using our platform because it's a need that's really like necessary for people anywhere. You know, entertainment is huge. Like everyone wants to be entertained. Even when the economy is busting, people still want to have fun. You know, people still want to go, you know, spend $40, $50 on a ticket and have a good time. We really reduce the fees as much as possible and make it like approachable for people to kind of go out and have a good time without spending an arm and leg on fees that just like don't make sense. So they can reach out directly. You know, my DMs on Instagram are always open. Nepali Nightmare on Instagram, my DMs are always open. And you can go to ashik.io and you can visit my website there. It's kind of the top parent company. And then opentickets.io, you can click on there and then get a, you know, personalized demonstration. But anywhere, you know, you can give me a phone call, you hit me on a DM, you find me on LinkedIn, you know, like for people who are like on the fence in starting business, you should just like not be on the fence and either do it or don't, you know. And if you're gonna do it, like actually do it. And there's a lot of people who kind of like put one foot in, one foot out. And I was, you know, one person like that for a long time. But once, you know, stuff got serious and I started seeing, you know, the first, you know, $500,000 day, I was like, wow, like there's really money out there, you know, like, and no one's gonna give you the money, right? Like you have to go out and get the money. You have to go out and make the sales. Like some of my clients, I literally call them 30 times, you know, and then like telling them there is nobody else who is as passionate about this than me. And I guarantee you, like, you're gonna love me, you know? I'm working full time too, you know, all this stuff is like something that I'm doing on the side and something that I'm really passionate about, but you really need to think like, what are your priorities? Like, are you watching Netflix? Like, are you sleeping in late? Like, are you going to bed late? Like, everyone has the same 24 hours, you know? Like, so it's really about like, what are your priorities? My family gets mad at me because during our family time, I'm on my laptop, you know, taking sales calls. Like, yeah, I should be like prioritizing my family, but also like I'm trying to grow this business, you know? Like, you wanna be rich or you wanna, you know, live a comfortable lifestyle? Like, I wanna be rich, like, so it's really all about the priorities that you put into place. And it's okay, you know, entrepreneurship is not for everyone and you should understand that. And it's okay if you don't wanna prioritize, you know, your business, but just be real with yourself. Hey, I'm Ashik from Ashik.io. Thank you for watching NepBiz. And let's go get this money.